Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. As you can see, we've already started here. Beckham. He's cut it out. Vietnam have it back and can go again. He's found a way through. Oh, the shot could be on here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Lam. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Deftly away. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Vieira. And here's Beckham.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. That's Rijkaard. Chance! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Beckham. And here's Eto'o. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So what can they make of this? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nico Williams, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Beckham. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's a shade optimistic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Interesting ball. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread neatly, well-timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Beckham, and it's Lam. Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. He's not got that quite right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been intercepted. Nico Williams. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Eto'o. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That looks a cracking ball. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Araujo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a little off target. Skims one in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Loose now, and they want to get it back. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rummenigge. Looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Yeah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, again there's no way through. Rummenigge. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard attempts a clearance.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Beckham. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 10. Eto'o. À leur place, le numéro 17.
Vietnam with another corner.
10. Le numéro 15. Messi.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Morientes. Le numéro 18. Attention, changement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. Rummenigge. Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Morientes into the last 5 minutes. Passes short and sharp, and he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Morientes might just make this. Vieira. And it's Lam. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Il y aura 2 minutes
The
de temps
final
additionnel.
seconds now. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There will be a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Araujo. Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I've ever coached. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Totti with the foul. Beckham. Eto'o. He's been picked out. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Haaland. Bullet. And it's Totti. And here's Hullet. Haaland might just make this. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lahm. Eto'o. And he was quick to react. And the keeper's given it away. Aim forwards. Yeah. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bullet. And the pass is intercepted. Shifted upfield. And the shot's on here. Totti. Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's away! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. He's got great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has been cut short. Iniesta, and the flag has stayed down. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Played back in. Now it's Iniesta. And the finish! Cleared away. Pull it. Beckham. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Pull it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
Vietnam ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Rummenigge! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Opts to play it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them.
He's had a shot! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a good run down the right. Maldini makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good run down the left. Lahm to Gerrard, and it's Hullet. Beckham. Ah, such a clever touch. Lahm delivers. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Quality ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now who's going to be first to this? Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Iniesta is wide and looking to get onto this. Hullet, and Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tomiyasu.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge. Totti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rummenigge. Haaland looking sharp there. Wan-Bissaka. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Has been a rather gentle affair so far. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit tries looking up for options on the left. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vieira. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It's just beyond his reach. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rijkaard. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Vieira. Vietnam finding their passes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rummenigge. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's found him in space. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's intervened well there.
Well, that was well positioned and well...
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Gullit. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful.
Can he put it away? They've scored! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
Wan-Bissaka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Totti. Mbappe. Foot in. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Wan-Bissaka in with the challenge. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Time and again they are repelled. Looking tidy in possession here. This is promising. Quality ball. There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And the header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And they've got a throw. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 6, le numéro 8, le numéro 23, Gérard. À leur
And it's
place,
Vieira.
le numéro 13, Morientes.
Nicely
Le
intercepted.
numéro 10, Eto'o. Le numéro 19, Beckham. Le numéro
That
29,
should get the job
le
done.
numéro 15.
Yeah, he's
Messi.
offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Messi, Morientes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. And the finish! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Works it forward. Morientes looks to get on the end of this. Well read, nice interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Eto'o. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's tidy. Hullet. And a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Changement en cours.
So here comes a substitution. Van Basten getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vieira.
Temps
Vieira.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
We expected better, and so did he. Wan-Bissaka. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's gone loose. And it's Vieira. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Eto'o. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted. Fiddles it through. Gullit. Totti. Gullit. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gullit. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Lam. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And here's Mbappe. That's gone for a throw-in. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now that's well seen too. That pass has been well intercepted. Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam finding their... And the finish! He's delivered all right! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe! Gullit! Can he put it away? Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're quick to press. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira gets good distance on it. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. It'll be a throw-in. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yeah. Rijkaard. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Gerrard. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. Iniesta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's being shifted off it. Iniesta.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
He's got the shot away! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11.
So, time for
Le
changes
numéro 8.
on both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 6. Le
So,
numéro
all
23.
square and not for the first time.
Le numéro
Well, they
10.
just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Le numéro
Brilliant.
19. Beckham.
And it's
Le
Lam.
numéro 32. Le
Lam.
numéro 18. Changement
Rummenigge.
en cours.
Shot could be on. He gets big. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Morientes. That's Vieira. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Schmeichel is there, and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rummenigge.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Kimmich. Oh, what a great chance! Kimmich has got himself a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thuram clears.
Temps additionnel.
Deep into stoppage time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Turns and goes back. And he's taking no chances there. Maldini cuts out the pass. Platini. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.